Okay, Sean Webb here with another Gears video, and today we're looking at the differences in ball position between an iron and a driver. There's a question from Leo. Hey Leo, hope everything's going good. Keep the questions coming, by the way. But you want to know the difference between the ball position between an iron and a driver for a high-end player. So here's a PGA Tour player. I think some of the common misconceptions is that the ball is always played in the same place in the stance. You just kind of widen or narrow your feet. It's really not the case. Let me put a line up from the ball here, see if I can find what I'm looking for. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the iron. A few inches inside the left heel with a 7-iron here. This player sets up with a fairly neutral kind of spine angle and really no side tilt to speak of at address. And that line goes about through his left ear. Basically, a pretty common ball position if the player doesn't have a lot of side tilt. But if you're looking at the feet, a few inches inside the left heel here, not in the middle of the stance, always left of the middle, especially if you're just hitting a stock iron shot. The driver, especially with the new technology where you're more encouraged to hit up on it or level, this ball is way up on the instep of his left heel, and the line is kind of outside of his shoulder. Obviously a wider stance, and let's pull up some other lines here just to give you some reference points. Let's use line overlays, and let's use the body lines. As soon as I find them, there they are. Okay, so again, this play a really neutral spine it's set up, barely any kind of tilt at all. And we see that a lot more than you would think with good players. They don't have a lot of this tilt to the right with their spine. So anyway, left heel with the driver, a few more inches inside the left heel with the iron, which is a pretty good just reference points. The other thing you're going to look at is when I go back to the club, obviously with an iron there needs to be a descending angle of attack, and this one was 5.8 down with the iron here. We can run that through just to look at that. Let's see if I can do that here. And you're going to see slightly downward strike with the irons, handle forward, compressing the ball, and then with the driver, the ball more forward, a little more spine tilt to the right, kind of dynamic tilting to the right to impact. He's able to get the angle of attack 1.64 up. So, I mean, there's one of your main reasons to have the ball more forward, especially with the new technology. But again, nothing fancy there. I mean, just being around really good players and with my own game, I know if I'm going to hit a knockdown shot, I might put it a little more back in my stance here, or a wedge, trying to trap a wedge a little bit more. But in general, ball position left of center with the irons, moving more forward as you get to the driver. So you got a span in here that works for a stock iron shot, and that pretty much is all there is to it. As far as the spine tilt, I'll cover that real quick because I feel like it relates. There's not a lot of tilt to the right with the entire upper body, but the right shoulder line, you can see the shoulder projection angle here is a little more tilted with the driver because of the wider stance. When you add the right hand underneath the left, you get some more tilt. So 11 degrees there, 7.8 on the left with the iron. Just contributes to more down with the irons and a little more up with the driver. So hope that helps. Let me know if you have any more questions. Leo, keep them coming, and leave any comments you have in the comment section here at the bottom of the video, and I'll see you in the next video.